All right. Woo!
Yeah, I'll set that little timer.
You got time. You got time to write your message.
I'll let time write the message.
What if it just says red and she doesn't respond?
I know, that's what I'm terrified of.
Woo! What is up, ladies
What's
and
up,
gentlemen?
people? What is up?
Sausage Boys back again, coming to you live from Sydney.
Yeah, so we're coming.
Jackson,
coming
Karim.
to you, coming around you.
How you been?
I've been good. I've been good.
Yep.
Been very nice.
Nice. We'll get into that soon, I'm sure. We've got a very special guest on pod today, man.
Very special.
That goes by the name
Oh.
of Chris Knight, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo. Cheers, guys.
First pod, huh?
Very first pod, my first time.
Your first time.
Oof,
Nice.
be gentle.
Nice.
We'll try.
Yeah, don't get me pregnant.
Yes, that's very true.
Speaking of which,
Eddie, I probably won't do this.
oh, you want
I probably won't do this.
Oh, that was such a perfect segue.
It was such a perfect segue, everyone. But we're all good. I'm just going to be sorting a few things out here.
Yeah, Karim's not one to kiss and tell.
Yes, I'm not.
But you did kiss someone.
And tell us.
Well, it'll be like an Easter egg hunt. We'll give out little clues.
We're
throughout the episode.
going to be giving out little clues throughout the episode. If you can catch on, it's not really hard to kind of figure out what's going on.
But first, I really want to get into... So someone's left a nasty comment, have they?
Someone has left a nasty comment.
What is it?
Someone's left a very nasty comment, and I've actually found their address.
So this was our episode with Sarah Marco?
This is our episode with Sarah Marco. This was... Yeah, this is a big thing for us.
We've had a couple of nasty comments. Oh, no, not even nasty. Kind of more critical,
Here we go.
Ooh.
I guess you'd say.
Where is the comment? It's the
excited.
one comment.
Was it me? Was it my comment?
It says Chris
Yeah.
Knight 24.
That sounds about right.
Interesting. Okay, from Arc Syndicate.
It says, I'm going to murder these guys when I'm in their house doing a podcast.
If these guys ever get me on, it is over for them. It is absolutely over for them. Okay, here we go. They said, Jesus, watching Karim do basic maths was painful. What's 3 times 10? What is it? OMFG.
Dang, that's a good comment.
It's a very good comment. It's
Can I
gotta
read
be-
it?
Yeah, go read that one a little bit closer.
Can I read your text messages too?
Yeah, you go read that.
I mean, that's not as harsh
It's harsh
as
for
you
me.
made it. You built that up a bit.
I'm sensitive.
I was feeling there was going to be like some racism, some hate speech.
I
and
know.
Like, oh, you can't do math. Like that's very primary school.
And it was me really struggling to do maths. It was struggling to do maths.
So it's not even a criticism. They're just commenting on what they're saying, what they
actually-
saw.
Yeah, what actually happened. It was me struggling doing maths. But still, I'm angry with it. I don't like it. And we're going to find out where they live.
They do subscribe to us.
Have they got
Oh.
anything on their channel?
No, they don't. I was trying to do a deep dive and...
Unless it's a hater. I like it. I wonder if we're at the point of having haters.
I like it no matter what it is.
I like it. But we've contacted the police.
We are going to find out who this
We
is.
are going to find out who this is, and we're going to contact the police. Oh, here we go. We've got an email or a website.
Website.
They joined in 2007.
It's not going to work. It's just going to link us back to... Yeah, no.
Could it be? Yeah. We're going to find out who you are.
We're going to find out who this is.
We're going to find out who this is, and we're going to...
Ask them politely not to make rude comments about us
like
online.
that ever again. But anyway, we do have Chris Knight here, and I thought this was someone different.
What a compliment.
For the record, I did book you. I got you on the show. It wasn't like we were confused about who you were. I knew who you were.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were. I heard the name Chris Knight, and there's another comedian called Brock Singleton. For some weird reason, I thought he was Chris Knight. And
How
I've seen him.
offensive. How upsetting.
I know, and you did find
I'm
it
so
offensive.
much more handsome.
You are a lot more handsome. Man. And I will say that. I didn't even know what you looked like.
I
That's
hope
the-
you're listening, Brock.
Yeah, I hope
Can I-
Brock's listening.
Let me
You
just say
ugly
this
fuck.
as well. You look exactly like my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, it's crazy.
let's get
Like,
him up.
look at it.
Oh,
like,
wait, you do. You do. I don't know who you're talking
That's
about.
why I'm here.
Can we mention who he is? If he had a role in the podcast or not?
He didn't have a role in the podcast.
Oh, he didn't have a role in.
Can I see a picture?
What do you say?
Actually, no, I'm getting him confused with someone else. No,
Is that why she was so nice to me when I walked through?
I don't.
No, that's my housemate's
Ah.
girlfriend.
Is that why she made out with me and said finally you've returned? I thought you were never going to call me back again. Okay, let's see who we're talking about here.
Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, let's get him up. He may be the one leaving these comments.
No, I don't have him.
In all honesty.
Ah.
Okay, let's look him up on. We know who he is. Let's look him up on Facebook. Let's just literally look him up.
So your girlfriend has a
Yeah.
thing for like fat, hairy dudes.
Well, she's dating me now, so
So
yes.
she must have a thing for hipsters. There we go. Okay,
What does your girlfriend have a thing for?
Anyway, we're still going to keep dropping those hints.
All right,
Anyway.
we're going to completely change subject from
We're gonna
Crim's
completely-
hookup. But
there's no hookup.
listeners, I'd like you to take a second and think what you would do if you hooked up with a girl and weren't sure if she was on birth control. Not that has anything to do with the situation we're in right now. But
Wow. Okay.
I would just tell. I'll just ask.
You just say, yeah. I'm in the middle of sending a message here.
So
But anyway.
so what's been happening with you, Chris, recently?
Me? Fuck, I should have come in with like an interesting story or something, but nothing. Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that a really good intro? Nothing, just being
What do
very
they say,
cruisy.
no news is good news.
There we go.
So you grew up in the Shire.
I did, Shire Boy. You're completing the trio of Shire men. Well, you're going to get Brock on next.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, the one you actually wanted.
Okay.
There we go.
So you grew up. You would have. We asked Tim this as well.
Yeah.
About where he was during the riots.
I know exactly.
Oh, you know where you were.
I was. I was on Schoolies week.
Oh.
I was drunk on a houseboat on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't even in Cronulla at the time.
No, and I was getting text messages all day.
Oh my god.
Saying, ha ha ha, Chris, you got to get here.
Well, it started nice, like, hey, are you coming down to the beach? Oh, there's a big party at the beach. Oh, something bad has happened at the beach.
That's literally how
Don't
it text.
come to the beach.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, just throughout
So
the day,
your
like,
text messages were quite different.
yeah. Well, it started off as come join the racism, and then, maybe
Oh.
don't come.
So by party they meant beating up ethnic people.
I don't know. I think at the start of the day, they just knew that there were lots of people down there, and it looked wild.
Oh, so it looked like a fun party.
Well, there were like
It's like,
lots
oh,
of
this is
just
sick.
like hot shirtless dudes,
Oh, right.
Can you imagine that? You're just kind of like hanging out, walking around, and you go, there's a massive party down there. And you're like, let's go. And you see what's happening. And you're like, all right, we got to go. we got to get out of here.
Let's.
right?
This is a lot better than I thought. This is a 2 for 1. 'Cause I like to do these things separately. Beating ethnics and partying.
Was there a culture? Did you see this kind of happening? Did you think this is going to happen?
No, I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
No, I was a dumb teenager. I didn't know what the fuck.
Oh,
was
you were a
happening.
teenager?
Oh, what were we? 18,
Oh,
19,
yeah,
17?
Schoolies. Yeah, right.
No idea. Why? Where were you when the Cronulla riots happened?
Planning.
Organising.
We were sending text messages. We're going to need more people.
Yeah, so you grew up. Where'd you go to schoolies?
Up on the Gold Coast on a
Ooh,
houseboat that we lost the houseboat.
How did you lose that?
We
houseboat?
didn't anchor it properly,
Oh,
and it crashed
my.
into Dreamworld.
Are you
Oh
kidding?
my
That literally sounds like a movie.
We got a call from Dreamworld security saying your houseboat is gone. We're like just fucked out on what's the street, Cavill Avenue,
Oh, yes.
off our heads, trying to find our way back to get to the houseboat that's crashed into Dreamworld.
And what happened? Did you get it back?
Yeah, I think we got a fine or something.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
a
all
whale escaped. Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty hectic. Yeah, there's a whale in your houseboat using your shower and things.
Yeah, just clogging the toilet.
Oh, that's skits, man. I for my schoolies went up to the Gold Coast as well, and one of my friends got too drunk, so we had to take him home. We're up on like the 16th floor or something, and he chucked a chair off the balcony,
There's always one friend who does that.
and he was skitzing out so much that security was called and everything. We got a call saying come back to the hotel. So we're making our way back there and saw him get taken out of there in cuffs and put in the back of a paddy wagon.
It's really when you find out who can handle their shit, isn't it?
100%.
So you went to the same place for schoolos?
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah. Did you do schoolies?
I didn't do schoolies.
What? What
yeah.
did you do?
I like what was it with my mum? It was basically you could go to schoolies or we could go like anywhere you want to go in the world, like just as a mother-son trip.
Oh.
Yeah, which was nice. So basically, just went to like America
Damn.
instead. Yeah,
That is kind of better.
I know.
Schoolies
Also,
sucks.
I'm not a party boy. as
Schoolies
well.
sucks. I don't know if schoolies is fun for anyone, is it?
From what I remember, had fun.
Okay. Right.
Oh, you enjoyed it?
Well, yeah. My recollection was just kind of like chasing something.
There was a lot of that. Trying to find stuff, trying to find people, there was always like a 17-year-old in the group, and you couldn't get in anywhere. Yeah, I would have had much more fun going on holidays with your mum.
It was literally the greatest. It was the greatest trip. It was a trip of a lifetime. It was great.
Where'd you go?
I went to New York, LA, and Florida.
Did she use birth control?
Okay. There we go. That's good. That's good. We're going to keep this one going.
Yeah, I feel like for the cost of what schoolies is, unless you've got money.
Yeah.
If you've got money, it's kind of fine. We were like really slumming it, and by the time we got there and paid for everything, we didn't really have money for food or anything. So we're surviving off like beer and darts.
Has there been a schoolies week since COVID? Because the next one's going to be like, fuck, because you're going to have, 3 years of like...
These kids that have been
Kids who have
inside.
not been locked inside, don't know how to talk, don't know how to socialize.
That's the thing. Is it going
don't
to be
know how
like
to drink.
crazier, or is it going to be like everyone's just basically being autistic?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, so it'll be like a comedy night. Yeah.
yeah, literally.
Just autistic people sitting around drinking. Most of them not talking, one person being too loud.
Yeah, true. That's actually, that is a funny thought. And being inside, how is that going to affect these kids? Do you think they're still having these usual experiences, drinking? They're like experiencing... I guess not. People are being locked down.
I know, yeah, you can't. You're doing like a lot of virtual stuff, I guess. But that's where there's the big trend of all these gang wars going on. And I
What?
think that's a response to lack of
Where are
lack
these
of
gang
things
wars
going on.
happening?
I think all over the West.
Ah.
Yeah. Apparently it's on like a huge rise. It's like on a bigger rise than ever.
Is it going to be a
West
riot?
Gang
When?
violence.
Let's
I know
go.
when.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I
let's
missed the
just-
last one.
And let's just say the perpetrators may be the people who were responsible for the Cronulla riot.
Wait, this is in Western Sydney.
Like all the
Damn.
stabbings, big stabbings. Just like we're talking about.
Like they're using swords. Like it's a massive stab.
That's good. Yeah, it literally is using like big knives.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the whole what would they say? It's like similar to like being influenced by kind of like that UK gang culture, which is very knife heavy, very classic. There's something very classic about it, using knives in battle.
Yeah. Much
Yeah.
nicer than a gun.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer than a gun. But
It's nice.
cooler.
It's tactile.
cooler.
Yeah, you kind of feel it.
stabbing someone up.
Yeah.
It's basically doing an artwork.
You'd probably get their blood on you and everything, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like the
literally.
coolest.
You'd feel like Rambo. And if you shot someone, there's something kind of a bit. Oh, it's pretty powerful because you get to have that last word sort of thing. That's the nice thing about the gun. You get to hold it to someone's face and be like, any last words.
What about a little column A, little column B? Like you've got a gun on you. And you're like, I could shoot you, but
I'm going to stab you.
I've also got this butterfly
I'm
knife.
gonna stab you instead.
Choose how you're going to go.
Yeah.
And then
That's wild. That's very wild.
Yeah, I think guns have been ruined. They're not cool anymore.
yeah, they're not
Like
that cool anymore.
too many fucking school shooters are weird, incelly
Yes,
dudes.
if you're a dude with a gun, yeah, you're a school shooter.
Yeah,
A sword is like a cool Japanese dude.
And it is. It's always kind of been cooler. Oh, actually, what was it? Kind of like the John Wayne sort of Western.
Yeah, so that was cool.
That was when guns were cool, and then it became like this weird incel
School
kind of-
shootings, they just ruin everything, don't they?
They do
Ruining
ruin
guns for
everything.
us.
They're ruining guns. Like
Yeah.
guns used to be cool.
Ugh.
I had a guy show me a knife in primary school. And it was
And then
like-
you said, "That's not a knife. That's your penis."
And that's when you were circumcised.
There we go.
and I said, that's not a penis.
That's
This is a
this
penis.
is a penis.
No, it was like a one
Sword
that,
swallowing, yeah?
Yes.
yeah, he had like a bit of metal that he'd like sharpened. And he like showed it to me, and I was like,
Does this do anything for you?
I'm telling on you right now. And I left that interaction
Oh,
and
you
I
did?
went and told on him.
Are you kidding?
Oh, dude.
I don't care. He had a fucking night. I was scared, dude.
Where did you go to school?
Ulladulla, small
Oh, yeah, I know Ulladulla.
small town. I'm like,
Some
I don't-
pelicans.
Yeah, there is. Lots of knives. No. And he like showed it to me, and I was like,
Does this do anything for you?
I'm telling on you right now. And I left that interaction
Oh,
and
you
I
did?
went and told on him.
Are you kidding?
Oh, dude.
I don't care. He had a fucking
What
night. I was scared, dude.
Where did you go to school?
Ulladulla, small like
Oh, yeah, I know Ulladulla.
small town. I'm
Lots
like, I
of
don't want-
pelicans.
Yeah, there is. Lots of knives. No, I mean, it's scary to think kids having. You shouldn't have that much power.
Nah.
I don't even feel like this is a bad debate that I'm making. People shouldn't be taking knives to school.
No, they shouldn't. Better than a gun, though.
In all honesty.
Yeah, it is kind of a loser thing to say. Hey? Yeah. Wait. So you're saying there's a correlation between lockdowns and there's gangs now?
Yeah. I honestly think it's maybe having a little bit too much free time.
I think
And
the
then
the
it's-
kid's still part... Because I remember I do this bushwalk that I do near my house, and I fucking got the shits with it. But, like, every time I do it, I just find, like, a pile of fucking Nangs or, you know, Gatorade
yeah,
bottles
yeah.
and things like that.
When you're walking back the direction you came.
There we go.
I had to do something to make the bushwalk fun. No, but then I got the shits because I do this like really simple walk, and like in the local mothers group, they found out about it, and then it got packed with mums and their toddlers and their prams, and my walk got ruined.
Dang, they ruined your walk.
Dang.
And then I found the group and then posted on it. I was like, oh, hey guys, I'm pretty sure there's a pedophile
Oh no! You actually
in the
did?
bushes.
You actually did?
Yeah. I think I said flasher. I did pedophile to make it sound more exciting for the story.
you
but
said
yeah.
flasher.
I said there's a flasher, that we saw a flasher on the path.
You legitimately
And then
did that to
all the
have
mums
a
went
lead.
insane, and then I got my walk back.
That's genius.
That's literally amazing.
Yeah.
But the worst thing
Infiltrate
is
a
you
mother's
had to
group.
actually kind of like expose yourself to a bunch of children.
Oh, they
to
loved
make
it, though.
yeah, you're like,
which is
well,
nice.
I wasn't lying.
They thought it was better than a knife.
What's the deal with flashes? Let's just go Jerry Seinfeld here. What's the deal with flashes? Because it's not bad if it's not a child.
What do you mean, flashing?
Yeah.
Are children flashing you?
No. I didn't know you were talking about my dream last night. There we go. But yeah, flashes. People who just kind of like wear the robe around and expose themselves to people.
It's not attractive.
It's a weird thing to do. Unless there's like a really hilarious reason to do it or impressive, like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's worth showing off. Or
That's true.
Or what the fuck is up with that? That bends a weird way or is tied in a knot.
It's funny to think people like built a massive stadium. They're like, this is beautiful. Like, we're going to have such nice games of cricket here or something like that. And the inaugural game, they're out there on the field and then just a naked guy runs past. Yeah, what's the fascination with streaking?
Yeah. Is it like a form of exhibitionism? Is that where it's kind of stemming from, or is it like funny? Are they getting off on this, or is it kind of like a funny thing?
I reckon at least with cricket, it has to come out of boredom.
Yeah.
Like, this is the dullest possible
That's
thing
true.
that's
If I have to
happening.
keep my
true.
penis in my pants for one more second.
One more second. Yeah, I'm going to explode.
Yeah, Karim, you can either do schoolies or you can run across a cricket field with your
There we
penis
go.
out.
That's good. That's very good. But yeah, I think there is. Is that even happening? Is there the idea of the guy in the trench coat exposing himself to people, and that's a problem? Like that idea of a flash.
It's,
Yeah,
never
that
it's
is-
never a girl flashing.
The accident concert.
And I guess there's nothing to pull out, so it's not really exciting.
Yeah.
Just at a police concert, like Sting.
It's kind of like if we were doing this. It's like, yeah, look, yeah, isn't that exciting? You need to have something that's kind of gets people's attention a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, this bad boy. I think the last.
yeah,
time
it's
that-
fine. It just keeps going.
Yeah, it kept on going last
So
time.
you only want girls to flash if they have like weird or interesting boobs.
There has to be
that-
something
One's
interesting.
heaps bigger.
There has to be something, something going.
There's got to be a
on.
wow factor.
I think that's the trick. If
But
it's
that's-
just normal, it's like, oh, okay.
I feel like that's the problem. There's a wow factor with boobs. It's just something like, oh wow. Do you know what I mean?
No.
But not even kind of. But you're not like
Yeah,
not
there's
even
nothing.
not even sexually, but just as like a painting or something. It's like, That's kind of beautiful. I guess penises are like that too.
You guess penises are beautiful?
You think
Well, they're
penises-
in Renaissance art and stuff like that.
Let's get into this
No,
a little bit.
I want this full sentence so
Let's-
we can like clip that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you are a gay man.
I'm a very gay man.
A
Yeah.
very gay man. So when you see a woman flash, that does nothing for
Nah.
you?
Does it do anything? Are you like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking start beating off right here in the
think
concert?
that
I'm
there's
gonna
something
really
kind
get into
of-
this Coldplay.
There's something
At
kind
least a
of
little bit
interesting.
before I whip it out.
That's because I know there are a lot of gay men that are like, oh no, I can see the attraction with breasts.
Oh, look, they're
But-
nice.
But it's not.
In the same way that I guess the point you made, that art is nice. You know, oh, that's
Oh, it's like nice
That's
art.
pretty.
Right.
that. No, it's not even that it's pretty. It's more like it's good feng shui. It's like that makes sense. That should be there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
well shaped.
Okay, but there's nothing kind of. There's no attraction that happens there.
Yeah, like when you're staring at a naked dude, you think the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I honestly think
when
most.
when I'm staring at a naked dude, I'm mainly thinking, I hope no one catches me right now.
I think a guy with a huge penis is attractive to everyone.
Oh, thank you.
I do think there's something there. I think every guy can kind of agree there's a certain level of attraction there. There's something kind of like wow.
If not admiration.
Yes, like genuine admiration.
Most people would
like,
say
wow,
admiration,
this
but you've
is-
decided to say
I
attraction.
think there might be a little bit of attraction. I think there might be a little bit of attraction there.
Like a
Podcast
natural,
has taken a turn. I
like a
it.
Like a
natural
nice
kind of.
piece. A nice piece.
But what is the reaction? Is it?
How would you describe a nice penis? What's a nice penis to you?
What's a nice penis to me? What is a nice... Let's go into this. Let's go into this.
Actually, yeah.
Johnny Sins. You know Johnny Sins, the porn star?
No.
You don't know Johnny. Let's get him up. Let's look at his piece.
Johnny
Okay.
Sins. What?
Everyone, if you want to join us, we're going to look up Johnny Sins nude and then see. I think he's got a good penis. I think most people follow him as well.
Sins like SINS?
SINS.
I'm just
Johnny
thinking, like,
Sins.
boobs look nice always because they look healthy and like youthful. And unless they're not youthful or they don't look healthy, then they're unattractive. Give me a go.
Yeah, but he's kind of an ugly dude.
You think he's ugly? There's something kind of like, okay, I see.
Like he looks like he's mid chemo.
Call me weird, but I see this picture with his penis and also a set of breasts, and I just can't take my eyes off the breasts.
Oh, that's fucked. That's disgusting.
That's it.
How dare you?
There we go.
I am-
There's something there.
It's just impressive.
It's impressive.
What's impressive about it?
The
Nice
size?
piece. It's a nice piece.
Look at that one.
He's like, yeah, we know you like that.
Jesus.
So you
Yeah.
see that and you're like, that's attractive.
Yeah.
That gets you going.
I don't know. I think it probably does more.
He is rock hard right now.
I am completely rock hard right now. I think to the average man, compared to the average gay man, I think they kind of, there's a little bit of like, oh, that's kind of cool. Compared to like, I'm assuming if a gay man if you see breasts.
Do you think
like,
girls do
there's
this as
nothing
well?
there. Do you think girls do this?
Like they'll meet their lesbian friends and be like, "Oh, do you like this chick's boobs?" Like
I also think all girls are kind of attracted to each other
That's
as
kinda
well.
true, though.
I
They're-
think
they're much more-
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get on board with.
And that's my argument, I guess, is like, if you were to look at any set of boobs, it's kind of nice looking.
yeah, they
It's
Penises-
kind of nice. This is
Probably
kind of. This is.
fine.
That's what I'm saying. Let me get this up again. This is kind of nice looking. It's not an unattractive one, and this is my kind of case that every guy can kind of find a nice penis attractive.
Attractive,
Yes,
though.
I think attractive.
So who has the nicest penis you've seen?
Yeah, let's get it up.
Who has the nicest penis I've seen?
Yeah, what's the nicest penis you've seen? And then that same with you, Chris. What's the
Oh.
nicest pair of breasts you've seen?
Oh,
Yeah, this is a really good test here.
yeah.
We're going to figure this one out. We're really going down the rabbit hole today.
I don't know. I couldn't really say.
You couldn't say.
I think they're all just neat.
You think they're all just neat?
I think they're all neat. No, No, I really don't know. Plus, there's more maybe modification in a penis because it's like circumcised or uncircumcised.
Yep.
Pubes are a whole thing.
Yeah.
Boobs again. It's just
Yeah,
pretty much. There's not a lot of.
There's not a lot of uncut boobs, hairy
Yeah,
boobs.
that's true.
There are
That's-
boob jobs though. But
There are boob
that's
jobs.
about it.
What do you think about fake breasts? Does that do anything more?
No.
I feel like if I was, I'd be all for it. Like if I was a chick, I'd be
for
like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want some nice titties.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Because as soon as you can get like a fake penis, it's over.
Oh, if that was a thing, like
over.
Jesus. It'd
It's
be great
over.
to have those extra, like that extra inch, so it was like 2 inches.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. Hey.
Oh,
There we go. Nice.
what was it? I remember. It's probably not my favorite pair, but I remember pausing the movie Swordfish to see Halle Berry.
That's my moment. That's my moment. That's my moment in life. That's when I kind of grew up. That's kind of when I grew up and I was like, oh, okay, there's something there. I've always thought kind of girls were disgusting, and then there's that kind of moment, and it's huge.
I'm still in that girls are disgusting phase.
You're still
I
in
think
that
I'll grow
girls-
out one day.
You're gonna grow out
Yeah,
one.
one day I'll figure it out.
And how was it actually growing up being gay in Cronulla as well, which kind of has a reputation of being a bit backwards.
How dare
Especially,
you? Why
I
would you
know,
say that?
especially back
Well,
in
oh
the
my
day.
God.
Is Cronulla
No.
is Cronulla backwards? I was there on the weekend. I thought it was fine, but it may have had a pretty different reputation back in the day.
No, it was fine. Well, I didn't come out until 18 or 19, but
18 or 19,
even then
right.
it was fine.
Yeah.
Did you know
Yeah.
beforehand?
Yeah. Oh, like, yes, there was a lot of like me just like deluding myself and like looking back, like, oh, that should have been really fucking obvious.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like internally, you mean?
Yeah, like a lot of
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang out in like in Kmart in the men's underwear aisle where there's just all these pictures of guys in their underwear. I just really like it here for no reason.
Just going on like dates with friends. Be like,
Yeah.
I'll meet you guys at Kmart. I don't know, Kmart. That's a pretty good spot.
Oh, God, I think Marky Mark's just a really good musician. I really like his work.
What was your
He's
moment?
talented.
What was there? Was there a moment of seeing a guy and be like, oh no, this is it?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe like a Marky Mark or something.
A Marky Mark.
Yeah.
That's an attractive man.
Big dumb man.
Big dumb man. So Marky Mark, we're talking about Channing Tatum.
Yeah, he can get it.
The dumb thing.
Oh yeah,
That kind of like goofiness.
footy players, any of them.
Any footy player.
Big arms, dumb face.
Was there a community that you were able to kind of seek out?
No,
At
I
the
still have like very few gay friends. Very bad
Really?
at that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
right.
this a Cronulla thing?
probably.
And
Probably.
you're still living in Cronulla now.
I did the inner west for 8 or 10 years, and then got married and moved back to the suburbs.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
And even growing up and stuff like that, did you always have that kind of sensation that you knew?
I didn't. It wasn't like it was constantly aware, but looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I should have figured that out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then 18 coming out, was it difficult at all? Was it?
It wasn't hard. It was harder for me, like for me to admit it to myself. And then when I told my friends, they thought I was being a fuckwit. They're like, oh, okay, Chris, sure.
Yeah, I'm gay as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
Chris is
do
doing
this.
one of his fucking bits again.
And you're like, I'll do one of your bits.
Yeah.
about
Yeah, I'll do one of your bits.
I told them all at like a big bunch of my mates at a party, and none of them believed me, and they all broke onto my computer and went through it, and they're like, "Oh no, he's very gay."
Oh, wow.
This checks out, yeah.
Just like going to the computer and be like, yep, that's it. Yep, I think there might be a case.
Yeah, there's all these
There might
pictures
be a
of our
case.
dads on there. What's happening?
And they were all supportive and just understood it and
Yeah,
yeah.
we're all still
family
friends.
and stuff
yeah.
like that. They were all kind of on board.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. Was there anyone that kind of had an issue?
Not really. Oh, yeah. There was one. There was one
Oh,
dude.
here we go. Yeah.
Who.
Let's
sort of
name
just
some names. We're gonna get them. We're
Stop.
gonna.
No, I can't. Who stopped talking to me and got uninvited to the wedding that he was having.
Wait
and-
a second. You got uninvited to the
Yeah,
wedding.
yeah. I think I was meant to be a groomsman in that wedding.
Are you kidding?
And then 6 years later, divorced and gay. So now,
Ladies and gentlemen, does that not say?
anytime
a lot?
anyone's like homophobic, I'm like, you're just gay. Like that's just always what it's like. Especially like when you see these American
All these
politicians.
pastors and stuff like
Yeah,
that, and they're just
pastors-
so
and then, like,
anti.
It turns out that they're just gay.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Have you gotten in contact with this person since?
Nah.
And be like, what did you do?
I looked him up on Facebook and I was like, oh, your boyfriend's ugly.
Oh, hey, there we go. Wow. Okay. That would have been such a nice moment to do kind of like a real...
And he came out
Way
like
to get
late,
back.
so he didn't even get like the good years of like being skinny and attractive. Now he's fat and old.
Was that?
How old was he when he...
Oh, must have been 30 something.
Gosh.
So missed all the fun.
That must have been a crazy moment to kind of see that go down. Like the second you realize that, and being like, all
That's
right.
why. Oh, we all suspected. No one. It wasn't.
Yeah.
No one was shocked.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, it's good that you had like, it was all fine and everything. You didn't even need a community or anything like that. It was just like a friend group.
Yeah, I have my community,
Yeah, of course.
and I'm
Is
also
it-
just bad at making. That's the thing about having friends for so long, like since primary school or high school. I'm just like, oh, do I even have to meet new people? Or when you do, you're like, am I going to spend 6 months getting to know you just to find out that you're an asshole? Oh, I've already got some good friends, and like I don't even like all of them.
Oh,
I have to meet new ones.
it's like the Seinfeld thing. It's like, I have 3 friends.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
that.
have, I don't have room for any more.
I don't necessarily think it's an anti-gay Cronulla thing. It's just Chris is bad at people.
You're not a good people person. Right. And how is it? How is it kind of, was your experience being in the 20s, in the hot period,
my
as you
hot
kind
period?
of mentioned? Is it fun? Is it more fun to be gay? Is it kind of like the blondes have more
Is
fun
it?
thing?
Yes, it's so much more fun to be gay. Yeah, hell yeah. A lot more sex, a lot more other stuff, a lot more partying.
It seems
It's
a
the
lot more
best.
fun. Because I think for most guys, it's kind of just getting rejected.
And more so
The
than that,
idea
just like
is-
the state of mind is, I mean, like rejection and just like, I don't understand
And it's
where I
more
fit in.
difficult.
Yeah, because there's no freedom.
Yeah.
There's something
It's
kind of beautiful
confinement.
about...
It's like I have to be this ideal of what women want. And I feel like that's a big problem for young straight guys.
Yeah, I feel like the body image expectations are much harsher in the gay world. Ooh. Like you got to be much prettier, much skinnier, heaps more abs, heaps fitter.
But there
Right.
are kind of like different looks, aren't
Yeah,
there?
yeah, there's different categories.
What are the categories
I am a
for the
bear.
people? You are a bear.
Because I'm a bear. You got the bears, yeah,
There we go.
which are the best.
The bears are the best, are
They're
they?
the best. They're the
Is
most
that the
fun.
most kind of like sought after?
No, but they're like the most welcoming, the most fun. They're the best to party with. The joke I always say, they're the most
Hawaii.
fun to party with. They've always got drugs.
Uh,
It is their insulin.
Oh, there we go. Wow, nice.
And then you got like the Twinkie skinny guys. They're the twinks. They can be a lot of fun, but are usually, judgy little bitches.
yeah.
Yeah, you hear that,
Oh,
twinks?
wow. Okay, I'm calling
It's
them
on.
out. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so you got the bears.
Apparently bears can be a little bit judgy too. So twin small judgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what they call them twunks, which are like old twinks.
Twunk. Nice. They're getting creative with it.
Yeah. Then within bears, you've got like other types of bears. You've got otters, which are like skinny, but they're hairy. You got polar bears, which are like old because they'll have white hair.
What would we be?
You've got Lebanese women.
Oh.
They are women with...
Yeah.
There we go. There's something there.
Oh, what would you be?
What would we be? Yeah, this is really good.
Karim's big but not hairy.
Not that hairy. You think I'd be closer to being a bear?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You got a beard.
I've got a beard.
She's at home
brown- a
with,
brown
with the
bear.
kids.
I got a beard. She said, I'm having a pregnancy scare with her, right? There we go.
I don't know what you'd be, Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about being a bear.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Have
don't
you-
really understand the category.
Have you been out gay clubbing in Sydney?
I've been to gay clubs in Germany. In Berlin.
Well, they're different.
they're kind of I don't know. I
They're
haven't
intense.
been to any in.
They
in
like to
Sydney.
have fun.
They like to have some fun. They like to have some fun.
What happened in the one you were in Germany?
Not much.
Ah.
Not much went down. Not much went down.
No scares.
No. That's kind of the beauty about that. Going to those sorts of clubs, you don't have any scares.
Because
Yeah.
I went to one in Germany and it was like wonderful, but very eye-opening.
Really?
It was what's the big famous German club that no one can get into?
Berghain. You went to it.
We didn't go to the Bergheim. We went underground into the basement where there's a gay bar.
Wait, in Berghain or?
Yeah, in Bergheim on the lower levels.
right.
And like, there's just people fucking. Just fucking.
Just straight up in there.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You have to check. You can only go in your underwear. You line up. They give you you do the Bergheim line. They let you in. So you have to get through that first. Then you go down the stairs and they go, here's a garbage bag. Put everything but your underwear in there. Oh, I'll put that in there if you want. Keep your credit card out. Here's a locker key. Go.
This is insane.
Actually, yeah, I went to
You couldn't
something-
have this at a straight.
You couldn't. I remember the one I went to, I don't know if it was underwear, but you had to take your shirt off. This is very new for me. I was just kind of going with a friend to see what it's all about.
You're just a baby bear.
I'm being...
You were a cub.
I'm being kind of like open-minded. It's like, hey, let's see what's going on. I went in there. It was very kind of low-key. Nothing was going on, which is...
But they still half undressed you.
Yeah, they're still half. And then a lot of just people walking around naked. And then a whole bunch of beds. I think this was a sex club, though.
Oh, okay.
Which was a bit different.
I think that's what the one I didn't fuck there though. I should have.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Mm.
Can't fuck in front of a crowd.
You couldn't find it.
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Right.
You literally couldn't do this like for a straight. Oh, maybe they do. I guess swingers bars or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's different.
What's it like in Sydney compared to...
Tamer.
Berlin?
No,
Oh, a
it's
lot
nothing
tamer.
like that. Like, Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah,
right,
like
right.
it's just people dancing and having fun.
Oh,
Europeans, man.
No love making going on in any of the Sydney clubs.
Wow,
There is a little bit going
a
on.
little bit like the bathrooms.
Oh, in the bathroom.
There's always someone either kneeling because they're doing cocaine or kneeling because they're doing sucking some dick.
What are the best ones in Sydney?
What do I fucking love? This one called Palms, which is
Palms.
kind of got a terrible reputation for being awful. It looks like someone's uncle's basement. There's literally like
Unless,
a
yeah. Unless
poster
that's
on
what
the wall.
That's
of
what you're
like-
looking for, though. That's the-
There's a poster on the wall of like just like palm trees and stuff, and it's a cash only bar. But I love it because they just play shitty pop music.
Yeah, love shitty.
so that's kind of nice.
Which
you,
is fun.
You
Like,
enjoy the music.
The other gay bars are very like, oh, we're very cool, and everyone's dressed in black, and we're gonna just play like really hard, deep house with no words.
Oh, you don't enjoy that sort of music.
I can, but if I'm going out, I'm gonna fucking go and have some fun.
Have fun. You
Dance
like the
around,
pop
act like
stuff.
an
You
idiot.
like it. Yeah, you don't want to take
Yeah.
yourself too seriously.
Yeah. And they don't, it's one of the great things about all the gay bars in Sydney. They have this rule, which is they don't allow anyone in wearing open-toed shoes.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like when nightclubs won't let guys in with sneakers, mostly because they don't want Western Sydney coming in. Open-toed shoes stops women coming in.
Yes. Okay, that's great. That's really nice. What are
What
some
about
other
what
ways
about
we could
what
stop
about
women coming in?
What about if that? Yeah,
No complaining?
They're allowed. They're allowed in,
No
but
nagging.
they have to give you. They have to give Kareem their number.
Well, that's what I was going to... Gay bars in Sydney are like...
They have to be on birth control.
They're the best fun because like I said, I have mostly straight friends and I'll take them and they have the best time there and like they pick up more than me there.
Is there an air? Is there an air that's kind of like this person is harder to get or this is different?
I from my experience, it seemed like, twofold. The girls who go to gay bars will be like, yeah, I'm having so much fun. Oh my God, isn't this awesome? I love it. I haven't been hit on. Oh, I've spent $200. Oh, no one's called me pretty tonight.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
So they're just
Take
like,
that, ladies. Take that.
no one's bought them a drink, which is what they want, but also maybe not.
Yeah.
And when guys go out, like the self-esteem goes through the fucking roof. Like, I don't know how you felt when you were in that bar. Like,
it felt pretty good.
How pretty did you feel?
It felt pretty good.
Yeah.
I got hit on a lot.
Yeah.
It does.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Even like my ugliest, like Jackson-looking friends get
There we go. Oh, taking the hit out of it.
going,
I like that.
going to like a gay club with my girlfriend and a friend and his girlfriend, and she went up to the bar to get a drink, and the bartender was just going like left and right of her. And she goes, "You need to go up." And as soon as I went up, the guy like smiled and came straight over.
Hey.
And it feels amazing because
Yeah,
you never
yeah.
have that.
Yeah, it's the best.
He's like, Jackson, why don't you come in more?
And I'm like, I do.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's a win-win, really.
I love it. I can't go to a normal straight bar now. I get
normal straight bar?
Actually, I can't go to bars post-COVID. I get
What? Why?
I'm an alcoholic.
I'm banned.
Become an actual alcoholic.
Just too much king hitting.
There are too many Lebanese people that I'm from Cronulla, and I'm not liking it.
What do we do? Hey.
There we go. We're gonna get into something.
Like lines, you can't. You have to line up for everything, and there's always some idiot ordering like 6 cocktails. And you're like, no, I just want a beer.
Yeah.
Also, like we're at an age where like everyone has an apartment, and we can just go there and drink there.
Oh, so you're doing
and
the house party sort of
and
thing.
Control the music there. We haven't got to listen to. I don't know, what do children listen to? Demi Lovato? I don't know.
So you want it to be poppy, but not too kind of girly, actual like commercial stuff.
I want shit 90s pop. I don't want to hear
like
modern
90s pop.
But yeah, like going to a bar is hard work and expensive.
It
It is expensive. They just hike up everything.
Yeah, and I'm married now. I'm not going out looking
Oh,
for
that's right, you're
for
married.
puss to smash.
Yes, of course, of course. How does it change? How does it change, kind of, when you did get married, going out?
It didn't. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, before getting a relationship, I guess, yeah, a lot more hookups, but yeah.
Do you miss it at all?
No, I'm old enough now to be like, yeah.
You seem to be pretty young, like when you got married.
Yeah, I'm young and I'm cool.
You know, but when you were cool.
I'm very young.
Look at the shirt.
Look at this
Oh,
guy.
party.
So were you together for long before you got hitched?
Yes, I think. Oh, I'm very bad at remembering this.
Yeah.
I think we've been together about 10 years. I think.
Wow.
3, 4, 9? A while. Yeah, we've been together. I think we were together like 4 years before we got married.
Yeah, right.
And you thought you
5
got all
years.
that fun, all the hot period out of your system, and then it's like time to settle down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also found like a nice guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do any better.
Oh, you're not gonna do it. That's always.
This
that's
is-
always
this is
the
my
thing,
peak.
isn't it? That's always the thing.
That's a good way. Yeah, you got to know when to call it, I guess.
Yeah. What else am I going to get out of this? Like,
Yeah. Till you become famous with comedy and then.
Oh, yeah. So then I can just, start jerking off at people.
That's
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you
that's a
didn't
good
want me to
move.
do it, you shouldn't have taken all my clothes at the door.
Now I understand flashing.
yeah. Going back to the flashing. Interesting. How much do you talk about it much in your act? Any of the gay scene in Sydney or anything like that?
A little. I found I haven't been doing this long, but I found if I just do like a normal set, I only did it a couple of times, and I'll throw in like husband or this or that or I used to have a joke about because my husband moved to Cronulla now he's sort of into segregation, so he has to split the dishwasher up into correct bits rather than the way I do it.
That's really good. That's
Which
nice.
I like as a joke, but then you throw in husband and the whole audience is just like, wait, what? Hang on. And they're just, it's not that they don't like it, they're just confused, and then they'll spend the rest of the set talking about, is he gay?
Yeah, you don't
What's
because you
happening?
don't kind of give an aura.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now most of my fucking set is, people, I'm gay, but people don't realize I'm gay.
Have you ever been around a homophobic person thinking you're straight, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, da 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 da."
Yeah, like cab drivers. Cab drivers is where that happens.
Oh, okay.
You say something and they just adjust the mirror to like look at you.
Like the best one was that we were at,
It's like you're talking
It
about
was-
your husband, and you're like, "Yeah, very funny. Yes, my friend. Yes,
was-
husband."
He's
No,
just
we
playing
all-
like
yeah.
Cyndi Lauper on the radio, like girls just wanna have fun, and you're like, oh, my husband loves the song. He just changes the station.
we were coming home from, it was literally Mardi Gras, and a cab driver had picked us up. And my husband's very similar to me as well, and a bit blokey. And we're in the back of the cab, And the cab driver was, oh, fucking Mardi Gras, all these fucking homos out and about.
Oh, he
And
said the word.
saying it to us, I'm like, oh, okay. And then we sit there and, listen to it. We still lived in the city then. And then just started making out real hard.
Actually, oh my.
And he just sort of was like, oh, I don't know what to do.
And he goes, stealth vomits all over the windscreen.
Crashes.
He goes, joke's on you, and flicks on a camera.
He's like, yeah, I've been doing this for a while. It's my go-to. I want to see some stuff.
Yeah,
Sorry,
this is how I get them to do it.
This is how I get them to do it. Dang, that's a good move. That's a really good move. Gosh. So mainly cab drivers, this does happen often.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine on stage, even, just when you drop the husband stuff, it would get a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like most gay comics have to do, like, their opener has to be like I'm gay. Which I used to be frustrated about, but now I'm like, I've got so much fucking material.
Yeah. Apart from when you go to the clubs.
Exactly.
Hey. Like physical material.
We're talking about physical material there. Yes. Bang.
What about like when it comes to TV shows, movies, everything like this? Obviously, representation is very high now.
Yeah.
But something like you're saying, like just chucking it in, like, because this is my life.
Yeah.
Don't have to make like a thing about it.
Yeah.
And I find there's such a fine line happening with TV shows, movies and stuff now, where it's like people are cramming certain agendas in and stuff. And it's just like, this feels forced. And anyone that's going to relate to this already agrees with what you're saying.
Okay. Like what? What did you say? Like, is the new Jurassic Park just got like raptors fucking each other? Chris Pratt and Sam Neill just start going at it?
Well, for instance, like you have something like...
That'd be great. Chris Pratt may be part of your group, that kind of goofy look, or no? Is he too
Yeah,
hairy?
it turns out he's like...
Oh, he's extremely homophobic.
Yeah,
isn't
like
he?
Hillsongy or something?
Yeah, big Christian.
Wait, why? What?
He's like a
Chris
big...
Pratt is?
Yeah, Chris Pratt. I think he came up saying some homophobic things.
I knew there was something
haven't
funny about
read
him.
it properly,
I do,
but
yeah.
like the last gaze, I was like, oh, Chris Pratt is like, no, we don't like him. And he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
Who have you had to cancel? Like,
Oh, I'm
have
just
you
cancelling people left, right, and centre,
cancelling
me.
people everywhere?
Was
Yeah.
it- Oh, I nearly got cancelled. I didn't. I'm not big enough to be cancelled. What was it like a couple of years ago? I was in a cob loaf group online.
Wait a second. I don't even... Cob loaf.
Cob loaf. You know what cob?
that?
Dude.
Like bread.
Like bread, and you've got the cheese and
Oh.
the dip in it.
Oh, no, I don't know what that is. A cob loaf. Let me look
I will
this
make
up.
you one. They are delicious.
Let me look up.
That's your wallpaper.
Yeah. That's my wallpaper.
So there was it's guys who were cooking cob loaves, and it was like one of those blokes in their cob loaves group.
I've never seen this thing. That's really cool.
And it was a fun group, and there was lots of jokes and memes and shit. And a couple of guys in the group had said things like, "Oh, we don't let women in the group; it's blokes only." Yada yada yada. And there was a fucking sick picture of me with my mullet when I looked like Brock,
Yes,
holding a cob
yeah.
loaf. So I was like the picture for this page, and someone had sent all of this stuff saying, "Oh, this group sexist," to fucking Clementine Ford.
Oh my lord.
And I woke up one morning to a message from my boss saying, "Chris, what have you done?
Oh, no.
You need to fix this. Stop posting hate speech on the internet."
Oh my gosh. Was it that bad?
Look, I think they said that it was like we're not going to let two holes in this group or something like that, which isn't the nicest way to talk about women. It's accurate, but yeah. And then so then I had to deal with the fallout at work and fucking everyone. And then it got worse because then I stupidly thought, hey, here's a good idea. Let's message Clementine Ford. She seems like a rational, reasonable person.
Is she?
No, of course she's not.
You're on the record as saying she's not.
Come at me, Clementine.
I'm not commenting.
I don't know. I don't know too much about Clementine Ford.
She's like a real,
she's
real strong activist for women's rights.
Right.
Australian.
Is she? Has she helped women,
Well, that's
or
what
has she really progressed her own career?
Ooh, damn. Well,
we're
she's-
going for
well,
some-
I'm sure she's
Yeah,
made a lot of
yeah.
money off those books. I listened to one and I hated myself afterwards. And I was like, good, this is how you're meant to feel. As a man.
I have a vague memory of this.
Yeah.
And you kind of kept on bringing it up. It was...
I was going through a whole period of being like, no, all men are bigots and I am bad. And there's no way to
Maybe
come
I'm
to terms with that.
Yeah, maybe I'm not gay. Maybe I'm just really sexist.
That's
it.
the idea. Yeah, a guy who's just so sexist. And he's like, I'm only having sex with men.
Yeah.
I'm only going to be in relationships
No,
with men.
being really sexist doesn't make you gay. I'm not gay.
Hey.
Gay.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you did message her?
I messaged her. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just the photo. Something like, I'm just the photo on this group. Don't really have anything to do with them. And then she messaged the people in the group. Was like, this guy is selling you out. So I was getting messages from feminists who hated me, and then the dudes in the group who were like, fuck you, you're betraying us.
So you're in the middle of a feminist cob loaf war.
Yeah.
The cob loafers hate me, the women hate. So damn, how long ago was this?
Oh, a couple of years ago.
And you stuck the landing, it was fine, you came out the other side?
Oh, I was like, and we're just going to delete that and pretend that didn't happen.
Oh, whole page deleted.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's just a thing on the internet. It's not real.
Well, we have a little bit of news for you. We actually have the page right now. And
Oh, hi, Clem.
hey, Claire. How is the misogyny in the gay community? Do you find there is a certain level of misogyny there?
Oh, there can be, I guess. Like, we use the word bitch a lot.
True. Could that be deemed misogyny?
Depends who you're asking. You'd have to ask a woman, and I don't talk to women because they're lower life forms.
Booyah.
That's, yeah.
Hell yes. You've come to the right place.
Yeah.
You've come to the right place.
So I like women mostly.
Okay.
I feel like I need to say that after I've just like ranted.
Something probably about like someone that's attracted to someone, their point of view will always be distorted.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's very tricky for a straight guy to call out the flaws in.
I've always found that like really interesting. Like there'd be times, especially when we were younger, like and we were all hanging out with mates, and like there'd be a couple of girls kind of like these are annoying people. Why are they like, and like it'd be like the loud screamy girl. I'm like, these are annoying people. Why are we spending time with this person?
Yeah.
And like, no, she's cool. She's really awesome. She's funny. It's like nothing she has said is funny.
So
Not
you're
a single
you're
thing.
stereotyping women.
No, he's saying in this particular.
Just because it was
Okay.
a vaguely hot girl, and all the guys
Yeah,
like, no, she can definitely come on the boys' trip. Like, no, she can't. And then the opposite, like you'd get like a funny fat chick, and they're like, oh, we hate her. I was like, no, she's real fucking funny.
Yeah. She's awesome. She's a millionaire. Yeah. She's hilarious. Got great conversation. People are like, no, but I can't smash.
Yeah.
It's like that Mark Norman joke. What is it like? Like he takes a girl out and she's like, "You just want to have sex with me?" He's like, "Of course, that's all you worked on." I was like on the way over here thinking of little anecdotes, fun things to say. You were doing your makeup, your hair, putting on a nice dress.
Dang.
It's like perfect.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's exactly what it's like.
No, you've
I
said
can't
that. You
take-
said that's exactly what it's like. That's what you've said now.
So there's definitely a unique perspective. You can kind of cut through bullshit a little bit easier.
Oh, I don't know if it's easy. You just notice it, and you're just like, oh no. I think it makes it harder because like, I can't hang out with this person because I don't find them physically attractive. I can just see their annoying qualities.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Like how I can only be here because I find you both very attractive.
Yes.
hell
There we
yeah.
go.
Gonna rail you both
There we
later.
go. Woo.
And everyone else is writing angry comments about you.
I like that.
That would be a great ploy as a guest to do before they come on the show, is just leave a bunch of negative comments. And then when we have that guest on, just write positive comments. Yeah.
Yeah, dang. Going into the thing, here's a big conversation. Here's a classic one. Is being gay a choice?
No. I mean, now that I have been gay, if it was a choice, I would definitely choose it. That's awesome. But no, it's no.
Yeah. We hear that, everyone?
There you go.
There we go. Everyone. Hit it.
They got a real gay.
all we
Am I
need.
the first gay on the podcast?
No.
Karim's a co-host.
Jackson's the host as well. So we do have a little bit of a back and forth with calling each other gay. How do you find kind of... I don't even know if it's like homophobic humor, but how do you find that kind of joke? Joking around.
No. But Chris has been dishing it out at women. He doesn't actually feel that way.
I do. I hate all.
No, but you've listened to other episodes we've done. Have you seen any problem with certain lines of humor or anything like this?
Not problems. I
don't think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny. It's really stupid.
I don't love it when like someone's calling someone gay or a faggot or a poofed or anything. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's not like, oh, this is the worst thing. It's hurting me. I don't like it around kids. I don't like it like if there's a little kid, I'm like, look, we get it. This was like our generation. We called everything gay in the 2000s. That's how we talk. And like, I still do that. That's a very hard thing to stop.
Right. So you do,
But
do call things gay
I'd like to.
still.
Yeah, I try not to, but yeah.
You try not to.
There was one of the first times I got drunk with my brother-in-law. He was just my sister's boyfriend at that point. He'd come over to our house and we were drinking, and he did something. He's like, "Oh, that shit's so gay," and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm in this gay man's home for the first time," and his face just dropped. He's like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not a homophobe. I was like, "Well, what happens now is I get to punch you."
Yeah, and that's just.
And then everything is fine.
Yeah.
So maybe that should be my rule moving forward. Like, you can be as verbally homophobic as you like, as long as you're not, out there actually beating gays' heads in.
I feel like I learned
But I get to punch people.
halfway through high school. I feel like it was like to call something gay, as in, oh, like my phone is being gay.
Yeah.
It's like, Jackson,
you've got
look at your
a ton
search
of
history.
dicks on it.
No, it's like to do that, you just wouldn't.
It's not me. It's my phone.
There's an
It's looking up all this
association
cable.
there.
Grindr just keeps opening.
I feel that like, there's a slight division where it's kind of like an absurdist kind of humor or something. To be like, not to call something or whatever, but to imply someone is gay.
Yeah. And that was like,
There's something like funny about that.
that was like the 2000s. That's every joke that we made back then.
Basically, we
Yeah.
make these sorts of jokes very ironically.
There's like
There's an ongoing thing.
Is this you just trying to save
this
face
is
now?
an
Like,
interesting
all right,
one.
guys, we're not homophobic. We've got a gay on here. He said it's fine.
He said
This
it's
is-
fine. We want to have the go ahead so we can keep this up. Me and Jackson call each other gay non-stop, or insinuate that the other person is gay non-stop.
yeah, I mean, we've done it a couple times.
You've done it a couple. Well, then that makes you gay if you've done it a couple of times.
There we go. Yeah, bang.
No, we don't.
and then you're allowed to use the word if you are. So it's fine.
I wonder if that's a thing. If you do a gay act, can you make homophobic jokes?
So I think to make it okay, you guys have to fuck, and then you're allowed to call each other gay again.
Well, I guess we can call each other gay. No, but to use a slur or something like that, that's even a different style of thing than we're doing. We're not trying to be shocking or anything like that. I think if we were trying to...
The idea is even just constantly saying Jackson's girlfriend or partner is a woman. I mean, sorry, is a man. There we go.
Freudian slip. Yeah.
She's a woman.
For example.
I used to date her.
Oh, yeah.
It all makes sense.
Okay. But yeah, it's
Back
almost...
before you decided to be gay.
Before I made that choice.
choice. Is there something
Because
funny
Clementine
about...
Ford turned me off women.
Is there something funny about saying being gay is a choice?
There was then.
There's nothing funny
But
about
if like
it now.
a stranger came up to me in the street, is like, I think it's a choice, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
With levels
With
of irony.
context, if, you know.
Yeah.
I think there's something about sex in general just being funny.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like taking it to that extreme, like you're suggesting that someone isn't even who they appear or...
Yeah, like if it's like, you're hiding or you're closeted or you're, like we're talking about.
There's
And that's all the
something-
joke is.
That's what we constantly do. That the other person is closeted and not coming out. We do.
We've
this
had
is-
conversations
yeah.
on the phone that have gone for 2 hours where it's just non-stop.
We're just calling the other person gay, or saying they have a small penis, or saying...
But I'm not even... I don't want to even cover our backs. I want to know what we're doing.
because your girlfriend's already doing that.
Hey.
Very nice. There we go. We have the okay.
It's like from an ethical point of view.
Oh, you've got the wrong person for this. You got the wrong.
Be completely...
Just say it's fine.
We're gonna, but the thing is, we are gonna clip. We're gonna say it's. We're gonna play with the footage to have you say, yes, no, that is very true. That is very good. Everything you say is okay.
You are great. You are wonderful.
You are great.
I do my best to try not to use, because even when you are using it in a funny, like I'm like, oh, that shit was gay, like, which I still do and I shouldn't do. Like, that's fine, and I get that, and you get that, and you get that, but like
The
the fucking
audience.
the 8-year-old who's stumbled into the room is just like, oh no, that's gay things are bad or weird or not okay on some level.
Because there's a level of
Which I
irony
don't-
that a kid doesn't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're,
Yeah, for
let's
sure.
say we have children. I may have a child.
do
soon.
have a child,
I
don't
know.
you?
I'm
How
gonna
we have children, Karim. We're on birth control. Unlike someone. Unlike someone we know.
But if we have children, we're hanging around. They're probably like, "Why are you calling Uncle Jackson gay all the time? Is there something bad with that?"
Yeah.
That's. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
But I guess if there is just us two, and there's no one
Just
else
you two
around,
alone,
alone, call each other gay,
spitting into each other's mouths,
it's-
calling each other gay.
it's fine. But yeah, it's kind of like the thing.
It's like smoking. You just don't want to do it in front of like kids or pregnant
Yeah.
women.
or being gay.
Yeah,
It's like, I have no problem with gay people. Just don't do it. What are your thoughts on being gay around someone's kid? Which apparently is the worst thing you could possibly be done.
Oh, that's what I said, isn't it? I told you got the wrong person on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. There are it's kind of like very deep layers to it. Like I have a joke, and a lot of kind of the stand up we do is very ironic. Like it's saturated, terrible.
Yeah.
The joke should be bad. Like I've got a joke
The jokes should be bad.
on the surface level, but you have to understand there's a context running through it. Like I've got a joke.
Say the
It's like,
joke.
all right, so what's an example of one?
Where's that wow wow button just queued up?
Let's have this one ready.
So it's like I told
It's a
my
good segment. Yeah, homophobic jokes. Let's see if they're okay.
I
No,
told,
because if it's not, then I can use it.
yes.
yeah, true. No, I told my girlfriend I prefer the natural look,
Yeah.
which is a bad move because she's a drag queen.
Ah.
All right, so I'm gay.
There we go.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
And what's funny about that isn't like being like that's not a homophobic
No, that's just sort of-
joke,
Not wordplay, but yeah, a twist on an expectation sort of joke.
which is everything we do, and a lot of the time the
joke is
punchline
fine.
is the punch.
Okay.
Like, it would be good if it was funny, but it's fine.
Yeah, a lot of the time the punchline is like
my
subverting
girlfriend,
expectation.
and her name is Line.
Exactly.
There we go.
Her name is Line?
Yeah, because I'm gonna punch Line.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Her
get it.
name is Line Win. She is Vietnamese. There we go.
But we will wrap soon. We've just hit an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
we haven't hit
shit.
the
That
hour.
went
But
fast.
yeah,
Is
what
there any-
else went on in your life?
What else went on in my
What else
life?
went on in your life?
Jesus.
So Cronulla,
I started the riots.
you started the
So I was
riots.
against the Lebanese. Now I'm against the women.
Now you're against.
Now I'm
women.
against
You
the
hate
gays.
Women. You'd hate
Yeah.
gay people. So when you left, you did schoolies.
Did schoolies.
Did you go into university?
I was a video I was a video editor. I spent a fair few years editing pornography.
Oh my god! How did we only just get into this? Did you ever flog the dolphin during editing?
No, but often after work you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna quickly knock one out.
Were you erect editing?
Was it no? No. No.
What was the porn company as well?
It was called Pistol Media. It doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
I don't think they really make much in Australia, and the porn industry's fucked now anyway. Because
No one wants to hear an Australian voice. But yeah, that's great, mate.
Yeah.
mate, that feels really good.
yeah,
Put it in my Vegemite hole.
yeah, and they on the they had to go in and do like a trial afternoon. Like, can you edit this video into something? And they gave me a straight scene, a gay scene. And just like, which he's going to test him. We're going to see what he
does.
See what he does. See
A
if he's
child
disgusted
scene.
He runs out. Child, a horse scene. But then they were like, oh, we got some intense stuff. We need to check that you can handle it. Do you know what sounding is?
No.
I've heard of it.
Do an
I've
image
heard
search.
of it. I'm almost scared.
Do it. I want to see your faces.
I've got a bit of a weak stomach.
Look into the camera as you look at your phone. And just type in sounding.
Sounding.
Oh gosh.
Is
Okay,
good?
we're gonna look up what sounding is.
Do an image search.
I have a feeling it's opening the penis hole or something like that,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay. Nothing's coming up.
So those metal rods
You're looking at the safe thing. Oh,
Go in the penis.
go
go
in
inside,
the pee hole.
Dang.
So it's a little skinny metal rod that goes inside
Like you know,
your
like
pee hole.
tuning forks, like musicians like you would use.
Right.
Does it hurt?
Right.
Does
I have not
hurt?
done it.
Is it a
sadly?
thing, like?
But people are into it, and then they like hit the fork, the tuning fork, and it makes a sound. You're a muser. Have you got some here?
Not for my instruments, but let me take my pants off.
Hey.
Then we'll see your instrument.
Oh, there we go. That's a double whammy.
So yeah, day one they're like, "Can you handle this shit?"
Could you handle it?
Oh, it's great. Fit all the way in.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
1.5 inches deep.
So how long did you do this line of work for?
What was that? That was like 2-3 years.
Did it pay well?
It paid fine. It was like standard industry rate. It was all right.
Editing porn video. Did you
Yeah.
find it kind of desensitized you at all sexually? That seems to be a really
No, everyone was super concerned. They're like, "Oh, it's going to ruin you for sex." I was like,
Yeah.
"No, fuck the same."
Really?
Yeah. And I think because you were doing such like a diverse range, like there was straight stuff, there was not that I don't want to kink shame anyone, but intense stuff. There was, yeah.
You would assume that would really kind of
No.
play with your mind.
I think if anything, it helped me. What's the word? Like pigeonhole. I was like, "Oh, that's what I like." More than
You can
anything.
compartmentalize it, yeah.
Did you find it like impossible to edit scenes that you were really into? You just had to keep on running to the bar. It's like, oh no, oh yeah, okay.
Keyboard stuck again.
Keep on stuck again. Like Chris, it's been 2 weeks. We need the video.
just really working on this bit real hard.
Just be a little bit longer. The huge hand. And
Some kind of joke about sticky keys.
Yeah.
Ah, there we
Hey.
If I knew what sticky keys was, I would have nailed that.
that would have been the close of the episode as
Ah.
well. Dang, so you were editing porn for 3 years.
I think it was about 3 years by then. Yeah, it was a good fun job.
Gosh. Did you ever want to
crazy.
kind of go further into the porn industry? From that.
No, I would like.
Did you ever want to be in front of the lens?
Did you ever be in front of-
If someone
yeah.
was willing to pay me to fuck, sure.
Wait a second, so you'd be okay to be a porn star?
If I had the body and the dick for it, sure. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't everyone?
No.
No, I
No.
What?
Let's say I have neither.
I don't know. I don't want that version of me being out there. I want to be remembered for my charitable work.
And by charitable, I mean Monday every week making homophobic jokes to an array of different white guests.
I want to be, yeah.
But dang, you do want to be a porn star. You could be a
I
porn
don't,
star.
but if it was a viable option, I'd take it. Like, I want to be an astronaut, but I'm not willing to put in the work or the...
Porn star's a bit different because you've got your reputation. And like, it's the whole idea. It's like, oh, I do porn. It's like, oh, okay, let's see you.
I do
this person.
comedy. What reputation? Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like people would look up to porn stars more than comedians.
It seems badass because it's like that's ego death. You're having your naked body out there doing
it's
this
the
thing
most
that's
vulnerable
private.
you can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to put it out there unless you have a good naked body.
Yeah.
You never see an ugly porn star.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of that one before.
You didn't like Johnny Sins.
Like, he was impressive, but I was like,
Yeah. Not attractive enough.
It's all about personality.
It's like, yeah, okay. So you thought about doing porn. How much would it cost?
I have no idea.
$2,000.
I didn't think more than I would do that if
You
someone
would do
paid
that.
me.
You and your partner right now, $2,000, you would make a scene.
Let's go.
Wow.
No.
You wouldn't. Okay, it would cost a bit more. $10K.
It'd need to be enough because it'd probably put me out of work, wouldn't it?
I don't think it would put you out of work, especially nowadays. You can't really shame anyone on doing sex work.
Oh, I don't know, $5?
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. That's good. Dang. Okay, so you did that. You were working in porn.
Yep.
You thought I could be a porn star.
Yeah.
What happens afterwards?
I got bored of it. Went back to uni. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a fun job at uni as well. That was
What were you doing there?
because I went to uni, mature age, even though I was
You're like a firework tester. You're just doing all these really cool jobs.
I was like 25, so I was technically a mature age student. But it was the first time in my life I had a job that was like a bit of a bullshit job, like a retail-y sort of bullshit job where I was like, okay, we're working weekends. No one's here for the long haul. And I was working at Centrepoint Tower, outdoor on the Skywalk. And everyone else there was like 18. And they were like, oh, we're going to do the right thing and do this. I was like, someone's given me the keys to the tallest building in Sydney.
Oh, you kidding?
You're like, I'm not going to stop anyone from jumping off today.
I'm going to push them.
Man.
He jumped.
And that
he
was
jumped.
just the
He
best
turned-
job ever.
You're like, he jumped, and then you turn to the next guy, didn't he?
That'd be great.
That was so much fun.
Under your control.
Oh, the shit that used to happen up there. After I left, apparently someone did jump.
Oh, really?
There's
They were like, Chris.
a photo of me with my legs hanging out of the giant, out of the Big D
Whoa.
on the
That's
Westfield side.
very cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's a very nice photo.
That was a fun job.
What is the craziest thing you ever did in that sort of...
Nothing. I just ran tours and was very responsible.
We'll hear
Nothing
the
wrong is going on.
we'll hear the full story off pod.
We'll hear it off pod.
Like, if you were walking through Pitt Street Mall and you thought maybe it was like snowing, I'd be concerned.
Let's just say that a lot of Lebanese people doing the tour went missing.
Someone's walking on Pitt Street with an open laptop, and they're like, sticky keys.
Oh, they're easy throwing a Lebanese guy off. Oh, that's really good. That's great.
I've got the tallest penis in Sydney.
Yeah. Well, there's another little clip.
Whoa.
And there's a glass floor out there.
Oh, that's you having sex. Yeah, that's you having sex. Oh, right, everyone.
See, I made porn.
Dang, so you worked there and then kind of
Yeah, then got a real job.
then got a real job, and you've just had that real job since.
Yep. And that's fine. That pays the bills.
With comedy, this is something I kind of do like asking comedians. Do you see that as kind of like your future? Do you see a future of you being a completely successful comedian?
No. I would like to. It would be a dream come true, but no.
But you don't really.
No, I do it it's for fun. The amount of people who are going to succeed. There might be one amazing person come through and, become a big star. The rest of us should just be there enjoying it, I think.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's the second person.
Oh, that's fine.
Second
I would
person.
love to. If it happens, sure, I'd take that ride, but no.
But you don't have that sort of mindset that I'm just going to be a famous comedian.
No, I'm also not that kind of person to be like that driven person who's like, I have a goal and I'm going to visualize my goal. Because are you those kind of people?
Yeah, we're
A little
yeah,
bit.
we're those people.
It's also not funny to do. So it's so tricky when it comes to stand-up. It's like, no, I'm going to plan to be the best Being the best stand-up isn't funny.
No.
It's not funny at all.
I think you got to sort of have a bit of a relaxed personality.
Yeah.
A guy who doesn't really care.
Also, I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit older than you, so I've seen all the people from high school who were super goal oriented not achieve any of their goals.
Yeah, because usually, what is it, around 30, you kind of know.
Yeah.
You kind of know around 30.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying being like 29.
Yeah.
But dang, yeah.
I mean, yeah, well, I guess that
But yeah,
brings us-
good luck. You'll be
Good
fine.
luck. You're doing great. You're
Just
gonna do
keep making those
great.
gay jokes.
Yeah. Stick to your whiteboards, planning out. Stick to your 2022 calendar and making gay jokes, and you'll be fine.
You and your partner just open up Netflix. I found the natural look because my girlfriend's a drag. A bit of
Just people going
yes,
crazy.
just going, yeah.
People like Johnson. Just pulling their penis out
Yeah,
for me.
flashing you. Flashing their fake boobs.
Dang.
Yeah.
Could you be a porn star? Like a full porn star,
Me?
successful porn star. Is that an industry you may enter anytime soon?
Nah.
You would just do it for fun.
I just do it for fun.
Yeah. You just is that sort of a Cronulla mentality where you just kind of take it easy or something like that?
Maybe.
Like don't take anything too seriously.
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to say it is, but I feel like there's a lot of people in Cronulla who, as we found out, a
As
lot of
we
people
found out, they
take things too
certain
seriously.
things. Could you be a full-time ethnic teacher? Could that be a thing?
There's just all these Lebanese dudes like, no man, I'm trying to be your friend. Like, I'm just telling you, I don't think it's going to work out in the porn industry. I'm like, it will too.
That's why the riot started. That's what happened.
Have you ever had an ethnic partner?
Not.
Sparring partner.
Yeah, I've collected a few flags.
Ooh. Ooh.
but not
But you wouldn't
really
walk.
dated.
You wouldn't walk
or-
hand in hand
I,
around.
I
Cronulla
wouldn't
with
be
them.
seen in public.
Yeah,
My
you wouldn't
goodness.
be seen in
Oh.
public with it. That'd be,
my
that's
goodness.
a different conversation. That's yeah.
Anything's fine when the lights are off.
The lights come on. It's like, wait, I know who you are. You're the guy that.
All right. Well, that might bring us to the end. Thanks so much for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to leave us with anything? This is.
I
one?
don't know. I feel like I should take you both gay clubbing. And then we should
All right, let's
report
go.
back
Let's
afterwards.
Go. Let's go. We're going to do that
On a
right now.
Monday
and
night.
We're going to come back.
We come back to the pod. We're like, we're officially allowed to make gay jokes.
You limp in the door, bow-legged.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to
Have you-
plug anything?
We'll chuck your social media. and
yeah,
everything.
sure.
All right. Until next week. Peace.